Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to this video. This video is actually recorded to enlighten you more about the comparison between the top players in the telecom industry in Nigeria, and then leave you to make your choice in terms of which company or which platform you are to trade upon. My name is Mr. Shedrach from legitcabiz.com. I'm your host. And then if you want to know about me, I am a renowned internet marketer, VTU entrepreneur, a CEO. I'm also good in tech and a programmer as well. I have invested a lot in terms of internet businesses and have spent close to 12 years in learning and knowing what works and what do not work. And that is why I am privileged enough to be a mentor. You can look at our personal portal here, my personal portal specifically, communicate along so that you can get your business started. I also have a YouTube channel, which is Legit Biz, Legit Cash Biz channel. You can Google it on YouTube. And of course, here is our channel. Here is the channel that helps you to build thriving, ethical, online and information marketing business in the world. To get updated regularly, kindly hit the subscription button here so that whenever we release such videos like this, you'll be notified by email and a follow-up or a video entry. These are our latest video. You can also look at them and watch and learn for free. No one is trying to tell you to pay any money. So today we are going to comparing two companies that is a major player in telecom industry. Why are we comparing this? Is because most of our users, most of our subscribers, and of course people that were mentoring are calling us, telling us this platform is good, this one is not good, the most price in here is high, the other one is cheaper. So this video is a break-even video that explains extensively the features of the two most popular platforms. It's not that they are the two most popular, but at least we just pick two of them and compare it. One is actually from our company, the other one is not actually from our company, but we are into each of them. So you now decide the one, or maybe for instance, if our team is discussing business with you, you will actually understand which one to go in for. Now, this is Data Mobile. Data Mobile is a solution that provides telecom services ranging from Airtime VTU data subscriptions, bill payment, bank transfer, recharge card, voucher printing, and of course, telecom business properly. So this is Data Mobile, Nigeria. So now, this is another unique platform again, which is Recharge and Get Paid. Recharge and Get Paid Nigeria is also another platform that offers telecom services, but this time around, they are actually doing networking aspect of it. So this is Recharge and Get Paid Nigeria. Of course, most people that are using the internet to research about businesses like this must have come across this platform either through WhatsApp or through other channels that advocate it seriously. Now, we want to look at comparison about their programs, and we're going to also look at this upcoming company, which is datamobile.com.ng, which is a solution powered by in-network business solution and their subsidiary company. And we're going to look at these two companies to know exactly what they are up to, what is the demerit and merit of each of them. Now, without wasting much time, because we don't want this video to be very long, Recharge and Get Paid is a program that when you register, you will be required to enroll in 3 people. If you go to how it works, you see that they build their program based on 3x10 force matrix. Are you with me now? What is 3x10 force matrix? It's a situation whereby you are to refer just 3 people, and then that 3 people refer 3 people, and you end from that first level to the 10th level. Now look at their instant bonuses. you get instant registration bonus of 20%. Now we are looking at comparison. This is data mobile sale page. This data mobile is actually a solution developed by network business solution, but this time around they're operating in a business model which is 2x2 matrix structure instead of 3 by what 10. This time around they're operating in 2x2. I mean again 2x15 matrix structure, not 2x2, please. It's 2x15 matrix structure. Can you see it here? 2x15 matrix structure. But recharge and get paid is actually operating in what? In 3x10 matrix structure. So in the network earning deep, you can see that data mobile is actually what? More is more expandable. It's more expandable more than that of recharge and get paid in terms of network deep. And then they have instant registration bonus of 20%. Now, data mobile does not have a registration bonus. It doesn't have, as in, it doesn't give users registration bonus when you register on data mobile. Okay, so in this regard, recharge and get paid has done it very good in this. Now, in a instant direct referral bonus of 20%, that is for recharge and get paid. But looking at this place, data mobile give a user 50% for just registration. Imagine that. So that means data mobile beats recharge and get paid hands down in terms of what? Registration bonus, that direct referral bonus. Then there is another bonus incentive there, which is instant indirect referral bonus, 1 to 10%. Now let's look at that of data mobile. Data mobile actually give 4%. The emphasis on data mobile was not on indirect referrals. The emphasis is on the direct referral, which, so in this regard, recharge and get paid look a little bit okay in terms of their percentage on indirect. Now let's look at the registration bonus, the registration package. The registration package on recharge and get paid is actually about they have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 packages. And then of course the list there is 5,000 naira. And then let's look at the packages on the data mobile. Data mobile only have but one package, which is 2,000 naira to get involved in the business. Okay, now let's compare the two. Now the least package on the recharge and get paid is 5,000 naira, and then the other one is 10,000. The other one is and up like that. Now, what is the difference to me as a marketer and investor and someone that actually want to do business? To me, I would prefer data mobile. You know why? Because data mobile is cheaper. I can easily approach people to go get involved in the business because everybody can afford 2,000 naira. But you and I know that this country in Nigeria, people that do not have, as in have not tested a platform to know whether it is actually working, cannot go with paying as high as 5,000 naira. You know that? Or even 10,000, or even all this big money. It's when they get involved in the business, before they will now pay higher fee, they will know what they are paying in for. So data mobile is a solution that gives you ability to start with a lower capital, which is what? 2,000 naira, and also give you higher incentive on direct referrals, which is a good business structure for me. For here, I do not actually in good time with these fees. The fee on the recharge and get paid is very, very high to me as an investor personally. I don't know your own opinion, but that's just the observation. Now let's look at the inside house. Okay, what's the inside house? Whenever you are going in for a program, if you have not been a member or a participant on it, you may not actually know what is going on. Okay, now lucky for you, on this video we are into the two platforms, so you have every right to see what is going inside, so that this is not maybe someone is just telling you or preaching to you somewhere, okay, go to a data mobile start, or maybe go to recharge and get pay and start that. This recharge and get pay will make you million naira, and then this one will make you nothing, or maybe this one will make you million naira, that data mobile will make you million naira, while recharge and get pay will not make you million. Now let's look at the two structures critically on the account segment. I am logged in as Shedrach on data mobile. You can see my account. I will click on dashboard. I'm logged in as Shedrach. just on the dashboard. Okay, I think you can see it. I'm logging as Shedrach. You can see this is my dashboard. And let's look at recharge and get paid. This is recharge and get paid. And then here I am logged in as Cash Team. Okay, this is Cash Team. This is our username. We're logged in here. Can you see it? Can you see the dashboard? Can you see the dashboard of here? Okay, this is the dashboard of Data Mobile. This is the dashboard of recharge and get paid. Now, for me or any person that want to do business, apart from the fact that the business structure is not actually on the incentive, it's actually on the product sales. Now, we want to go through a lot of things. Let's just look at recharge. If I click on recharge here, for instance, I want to recharge my phone. I actually going to put this line, and then I will verify mobile network. Let's look at the billing, the prices. Let's look at airtime, for instance. Airtime is 2%. Okay, 2% discount. You will say, how do I know? There is a lot of transactions we already perform on site. So I'll click on my transactions so that you can see it. Now, as it is loading, we also click on Airtime VTU here, which is buy Airtime VTU. Now, let's look at on a Data Mobile. This is buy Airtime VTU. This is also on recharge and get paid. I think is loading network is a little bit slower. We're going to look at a lot of comparisons so that you can also get a picture clearer. On this place, you can see transaction history that we have performed so far from the time we actually become a member in the platform. So you can see it. Now, it's 4% here because I recharging. That was the time we recharged 200. You see 4% to 2%. Now, that is it. But on Data Mobile, we can see that we have the instruction says buy Airtime VTU from us at 2 to 3% flat discount. We said this, and all that. So if you come here and select, you will see that the discount here, some of them, as you buy higher, the discount gets more lower. So in the area of Airtime VTU, Data Mobile beat recharge and get paid. Because recharge and get paid just pay 2%, irrespective of how volume transaction you perform. Now let's go back again and compare other products and services. Let's look at data, because some of people think that data on a instant mobile on a Data Mobile is very, very high. And let's look at it. Let's take, for instance, MTN data. Just click buy MTN data, and then of course here I'm also on recharge and get paid. You know, we're looking at two comparisons here. So if I click on buy data here on recharge and get paid, let's see, and then I will select. Now I can see here that 1 gig of MTN on recharge and get paid is what? 800 naira. Are you with me now? Now let's look at the data store here. 1 gig on Data Mobile. Let's look at the 1 gig. 1 gig of Data Mobile is what? Is 555 naira. That is the 1 gig, what is sold. Okay, and then this 1 gig, you also make 40 naira. That's 20 naira cash back for you, and also 20 naira cash back. That's 40 naira. Then plus 30 naira that will be given to your upliner, making it a total of what? How much that goes out of the system, which is what? 70 naira. Now, if you minus 70 naira from 555 naira, you discover that the product is sold at the rate of 400 and what? 75 naira. Is it not crazy? Or maybe I don't know how to put it. Are you with me now? The product is sold at a rate of what? If you minus, your planner gets 30 naira, then you get 40 naira back as a cash back. Then that's 70 naira, isn't it? Then 550 naira, 55 naira minus by 70 naira, that should give you 85 naira. So that's 485 naira that 1 gig is sold on data mobile. But here on Recharge and Get Paid, so that what, 800 naira. Is it not? I don't know. I don't want to decide the fate, but to me, Recharge and Get Paid, I can't buy data from them to start with. Now the next one is 2 gig. 2 gig is 1,150 naira. Let's look at another concept on data mobile. Data mobile 2 gig is what? 1,110 naira. So you can see the comparison is different. So if you subtract 70 naira from here, you see that you are actually buying 2 gig at lesser than 100 naira. So that is exactly what happened here. So let's look at other network, because people may think that, oh, it's only MTN, one of our other network. We have other network here. We have already let's look at Glo as a case study. This is a Glo network, and then let's see. Okay, let's say buy data on Glo. Let's see the plan. Okay, 2 gig is 1,050 naira here. So let's go back to the store, and then this time around on data mobile, let's click on buy Glo data. Okay, so this is Glo data of 2 gig. 2 gig is sold for 1,000 naira. Okay, but for here at Recharge and Get Paid, it's sold for 1,050 naira. Remember, this 2 gig, which is sold for 1,000 naira, you are getting 50 naira cash back for you. Okay, 55 naira cash back. Then your upliner is making 50 naira. So 55 naira plus 55 naira, 55 naira plus 50 naira for your upliner. That's 105 naira. 105 naira minus by 1,000 naira. 105 naira minus. So it's actually 895 naira that 2 gig is sold at data mobile. While Recharge and Get Paid is selling 2 gig at 1,550 naira, mean to say. So we don't want to go down the other plans, because other one like 4.5 gig here is sold at what, 2,001, but 4.5 gig here is sold for at what, 1,850. You can see I wouldn't want to go deep, because this thing is actually something that so many people will be telling you. Most of our, calling us, telling us, oh, your product is very high, it's very this and all that. Other people are selling at this and all that. The structure we put on ground on data mobile is a little bit transparent, and the products are being compared in the open market. This is Airtel. Let's look at buying of Airtel as a data. Let's look at the data. Okay, this is 1.5 gig of Airtel, which is 1,002. Let's click on buy data on Airtel. Buy Airtel data, for instance. Buy Airtel data, for instance. We just click on it. Okay, let's look at 1.5 gig of Airtel. 1.5 gig of Airtel is sold at 1,050 naira here, and you are getting a cashback of what, 50 naira as a user, and also your upliner is making what, 30 naira from that. So 50 naira plus that's 80 naira minus from what, 1,050 naira, that is what, 980 naira that is sold. But here is sold at what, 1,002. So I will leave it to be the judge. So cable subscription is also there on Recharge and Get Paid. We can also see GOTV, GOTV Follow, GOTV this. They are actually adding additional service charge of 100 naira of any of these billing. Okay, but here we are not. Data mobile is not charging additional anything. Rather, they are paying you for normal subscription. Now let's look at other services. Okay, let's look at B payment. Okay, this one is on electricity payment. This is all decoder. Now, the thing is also here. Data Mobile is also offering the same service, which is pay bill/transfer. Now look at another feature, which we have found that is not in recharge and get paid. What is that feature? You cannot transfer money to another bank, as in like nationwide bank transfer. If you click on transfer/withdraw, you will discover that you cannot transfer money. You can't transfer money on recharge and get paid, as in like transferring money from your wallet here to your bank account is not done. The only thing you can do is to transfer to another user on the platform. But what if you and I know that I don't have any user? For instance, I now refer like 100 people here, and then I don't have people that I can transfer that money to. It doesn't make sense to me as an investor. It doesn't make sense. But here on Data Mobile, you can easily transfer your money to all the bank, any bank, cash withdrawal, bank transfer. Are you with me? You can transfer money to any bank account, any account at all, and you get it delivered immediately. Another thing is on the network. If you click on the network, if you click on my direct sponsor here, you will discover that the interface doesn't really look enticing. It doesn't really make sense. It's not transparent enough. It just gives you give you just a few details. But here on Data Mobile, you can see here there's a comprehensive analysis starting from here. Personal information is here. You can see your payout, why, the reason for the payment, everything, your members, and everything. At the time of recording this video, there is no any yet. Are you with me? So everything is transferred. You can also withdraw, do bank transfer or wallet funding or buying of EP. But here it's not there. Everything is just the way it is. So this is the comparison of recharge and get paid and Data Mobile. So you make your choices. Remember, if you want to register on Data Mobile, to start the business. Another thing is internal revenue point, which is very dynamic. There is a joy that you drive, especially me. I drive a joy that, oh, I want to buy like for instance, I want to buy ePIN. I will click on buy ePIN. Okay. When I click on buy ePIN, Recharge and Get Paid do not sell ePIN for users. Everything is revolving around them. Okay. So I'll now see that if I purchase this, I'll get 15 naira. It makes sense to me. Earn 5 reward points. It makes sense to me. It makes sense. It looks as if I'm interacting in a platform. But Recharge and Get Paid is not like that. So Recharge and Get Paid, in conclusion, is a business for the big man. Why Recharge Data Mobile is a business for the what? The big man and the low-income earners that really want to test a business that you don't know too well before you get involved. Remember that we also offer services on Data Mobile, like building of a store with a very good loan prices and products. So as a conclusion, a final decision, I will leave it to you to decide. You can decide to be on Data Mobile or go towards Recharge and Get Paid. We have not yet tested their support to know whether their support is viable enough. But in Data Mobile, if you call their support line or maybe contact them, they're always there. There is a live online support chat. You can live chat is there. But Recharge and Get Paid do not have something like that. They're only there. Nothing is happening. We think that maybe the admins, they are in meeting or whatever. I wouldn't know. So, but Data Mobile has a live support, interactive support system. Okay, so that is it. The platform to comparison is done just to clear some doubts of people that are doing this business or people that are making inquiries that saying, oh, this thing is here, these people are here, and you people are doing here. Kindly go through this video, watch it, and understand it. Okay. Remember to subscribe in our YouTube channel, which is Legit Cash Biz Online. Of course, subscribe, hit the subscription button, and of course, give us a call if you have any issue. If this is my personal blog, this is my personal portal. Okay, you can also get involved in the business. If you want to register in Data Mobile, kindly call me. I will guide you. If you still want to register on Recharge and Get Paid, the door is still open. We are a member there. You can also contact us for doing that. But for data mobile, we can guide you to make up to 375,000 naira monthly income, not referral income, network income. This is monthly. You'll be making that amount monthly through data mobile by building just few customers, not even 100. The system here says, the banner here says 50 customers, but we teach you a formula that just 5 customers is enough for you to make up to what 375,000 naira monthly income, combining multiple businesses that is done on data mobile. Data mobile is a platform that has come to stay, in as much as bank keep being in operation, in as much as telecom industries like the GSM industry like MTN, Glo, Etisalat, 9 Mobile is on the face of this country. The company will keep on thriving. So get involved now. This is the right time to start this business. There's no any other good time. This is the right time. I'm your host, Shedrach. Bye for now.